Welcome back, everybody. David with Diecast Media Network. Another episode of Diecast Reviews. That means I've got new cars coming into the collection, which is good. So we're going to start, you know the drill. 3 cars, one from North America, one from Asia, one from Europe. We're going to look at our Asian import first. We've got a 2009 Subaru Impreza WRX by BM Creations. BM Creations is a brand that gives collectors plenty of customizing options. A lot of times in the past, they have included spare sets of wheels. You can do a little bit more flashy rim sets. You can change the stance. You can even add skirts and spoilers sometimes. So I don't know what we're getting into on this one. I do know that one thing that is pretty consistent with BM Creations is steerable wheels. And that is something not a lot of brands offer. I love showing you guys how these things are packaged. You get a little window display that's got a, can you see that brick background if you want to display your vehicle in the box? Nice storage box. This is, I believe this is going to be a, yeah, it is a licensed vehicle. And we have got a 2009 STI in yellow. That's the only color descriptor we get. And these tires are not really turning. I'm not a big fan of that feature. Here are the additional wheels that you can put on your vehicle. It's really as easy as taking these Phillips head screws out of the base and swapping out the tire sets. And it looks like you got one set for the front, the ones that can move and turn, and then you've got a static set for the back. Those aren't going to need to steer at all. Let's look at the car now. Got a pretty golden yellow. It's more of a goldenrod than it is like a bright primary yellow. We'll come around here on the rear. We've got some lensed tail lamps. We've got 2 colors on those. We've got red on the outside, and you can see pretty neat detail on the tail lamp. It looks like you can see maybe a bulb back there, just how they made that plastic. Some defroster lines on the back glass, kind of a neat benefit. You don't always get. Nice Subaru logo here on the liftgate, STI tag, little antenna here on the roof. Nice touch. You have got some mirrors that are built into the casting. Maybe? No, probably just glued on. Very, very tiny. They do have reflective qualities to the inside of the mirror. That's pretty cool. Right-hand drive, black leather interior on this Joker. Here is your front profile. Pretty good job on a WRX, if I don't say so. These should be true 1/64 scale, so this is going to be a pretty small car compared to your other cars in your collection. Lensed headlamps, you got some amber on the side for the turn signals. See that? Really nice grille detail. You get a STI badge here in red, maybe pink, and a pretty good Subaru logo above the grille. Really nice job on the vent on the hood. So this is pretty sharp little STI because of all the functionality of the wheels. You get absolutely very little rollability. These things are made to display on however, whatever angle you want to put them on, take some pictures. Not a big deal for me. Rubber tires, you can see this one needs to be fixed a little bit. Tires do have tread on them. Here is the bottom of the vehicle. BM Creations on the base, and a little bit of information on the car right there. I'll stick this one on the turntable, and then we will get to the next one. We'll get back to the show right after this brief message about the Diecast Day of Giving. This year's Diecast Day of Giving is going to be the biggest one yet, and being a part of it is easy as 1, 2, 3. First step for you to get in on the fun is going to be gather up all your new unopened diecast toys, find a local shelter, food bank, church, wherever, donate them locally in your own community. That is step 1. Step 2, head over to drivendreams.org to log your donations. And step 3, sit back on the Diecast Day of Giving October 12th and enjoy seeing collectors all around the world donate to this event. drivendreams.org has answers to all your questions. Really happy to share this brand with you guys. Do you guys know about Norev? They are a company out of France. A little bit of trivia for you. Norev is the original owner's name, Veron, backwards. So they make a lot of French vehicles. You're going to get Citroën, you're going to get Renault, you're going to get Peugeot. This is a Renault, and they do get licenses on their vehicles. The newer castings from this company are going to be true 1/64 scale. We're looking at a Peugeot 408, a 23 model in Obsession Blue. And you can see right here, this company is based in France. Norev, one of my favorite European makers, because they give us a lot of street cars and regular everyday cars that we don't always see from some of the bigger brands. And check out the detail you get on some of these newer Norev. The wheels are always going to be spot on with some of the crazier EV type wheel sets that you get nowadays. And look at these wheels, guys. They're out there. These are always going to be plastic wheels. That is one area I wish Norev would kick it up a notch, but the paint work is always amazing. It's true to scale. You get lensed lamps a lot of times, so I'm not going to complain too much. Let's look at the vehicle. We have got a Renault badge here on the front. Wait, did I say? Yeah. I'm sorry. Peugeot badge. That is what we are looking at there. It's so small I can't see. 408 on top of that. LED lights. Just going to get a little bit of light bar action on that. Grill is looking really good. Yeah, I like how they did that a lot. Coming around, and I'm telling you, this paint is nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. Got another Peugeot badge here on the door. We do have some side view mirrors that have paint to make it look like it's reflective. Looks like we've got paint or stickers here or decals on the back for the lamps. That's okay. They are super skinny, very, very tiny. This appears to be some sort of electric crossover. Unless I'm mistaken, these wheels just really are screaming EV for me. And it's a left-hand drive vehicle. Here's what you get on your base. Peugeot 408. If you're looking for companies and diecasts that make obscure European cars, make sure you put Norev on your list. Last up will be this really cool caddy. It's wild for my collection. I didn't have an Eldorado 74 casting. I'm not super geeked about the cheetah print dashboard. Although, this is from a movie back in the 90s. You can see some pictures of the car here. It is literally what was in the movie. True Romance was a movie with Christian Slater. So let's look at the car. I need some purple on my shelves for my cars, I suppose. And yeah, that's what we're going to look at today. This is a Greenlight. This thing, if you remember me talking about true 1/64 scale, this is what I mean when I say when you get cars that are true to scale, you can see the difference between this Subaru and this Cadillac and just how much bigger that car was back in the day when these land yachts were rolling down the road. They still are. A lot of people love this era Cadillac and customize them. As we all know, I'm not saying anything nobody doesn't already know. Cadillac badge on the center wheel cap. Love the wheels on this. Greenlight absolutely nailed it. In fact, this one rolls really, really well, and you don't get any wonky tires. These are perfectly round tires. You can always tell by the white walls if they look, sometimes they look square, guys, and you know what I'm talking about. Nice chrome bumper on this guy. Painted headlamps as always. Black wash on the grille to give it a little bit of depth. Crazy purple paint job. Silver line going down the middle of the hood. And a nice chrome trim going down the side here. Cadillac on the fender. Coming around on the back. Iconic tail lamps that go straight up and down vertically. A little bit of maroon or deep red paint in those tail lamps. Love the license plate. Don't know what state that is. I didn't see the movie. Cadillac badge here on the deck lid. And the other brake lights here on the bottom of the deck lid. Here we got cheetah print dashboard. Mentioned that earlier. Check out the wood grain, I assume, steering wheel. That's really well done. Like the light color interior. I know it's from the movie, but it really does set off the paint and the interior details really well. Even got little turn signal stalks on the steering column there. Great job on this Cadillac Coupe by Greenlight. Just can't get over those wheels. I think those are absolutely perfect. This is a really new casting for Greenlight. Here is your base. I'm gonna put this guy on the turntable. We'll watch it go around. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you are making plans to be a part of the Diecast Day of Giving, and look forward to seeing everyone's videos on that and giving you guys an update as soon as we can. Until the next time, take care everybody. David with Diecast Media Network. I'll talk to you later.